Yeah, good day to you all my viewers. In this video, I'm going to give you more prospective questions as regarding WAEC 2023 mathematics paper. Please kindly sit back and watch this video from the beginning to the end. Share this video with all students that are around you that are preparing for their 2023 WAEC. Share with them so that they too can benefit from it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload any video on this channel, majorly like this, you're going to have access to it easily. You're going to be among the first set of people to have it. Thank you so much. Let's have question number 1.
Yeah, now let's take question number 1A. If the mean of m, n, s, p, and q is 12, we have to calculate the mean of m plus 4 in brackets, n minus 3 in brackets, s plus 6 in brackets, p minus 2 in brackets, and q plus 8 in brackets. Okay, let's have solution to this 1A solution. Okay, now we are told that the mean of m, n, s, p, and q is 12. That does mean that the sum of all these points, m plus n plus s plus p plus q, over the numbers of the points. We have how many points now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, over 5 give us the mean, which is given as 12. Okay, and from this we know that m plus n plus s plus p plus q equal to 60 if you cross multiply. Okay, if you cross multiplication, this will equal to this. So we have this. Now looking at the expression we are asked to calculate, the mean of this we are asked to calculate. Looking at this, the points are still the same, only that each point has been altered. Okay, point 1 has been altered, point 2 has been altered, up to point 5, up to the 5th point has been altered. So let's bring them down to. So we have m plus 4, because put them in brackets, plus n minus 3, okay, plus x plus 6, okay. Then we have p minus 2, brackets, plus q plus 8, plus q plus 8, okay, equals to, let it equals to 12, sorry, 60 plus what? 60 plus something. Now let's remove all these brackets. Now by removing the brackets, it does mean that we have the m, okay, plus n, then plus s, then plus p, then plus q, okay. Those are the alphabets. Then we have 4 plus 4 minus 3, that will give you 1. Please follow it. Then 1 plus 6 plus 1 plus 6, that will give you 7. And plus 7 minus 2, that will give you 5. And 5 plus 8, that will give you 13. So you have plus 13. Okay. If plus 13 is the total sum of the value that has been put into this point as to alter them, then plus 13 is the change that happened to this side of this equation. Let that plus 13 be added to the other side too, so that equal change can be taken at both sides. Okay, so we have 60 plus 13. Okay, the question is that we have to find the mean of this, and this and this. Okay, we have to find the mean. This implies that m plus n plus s plus p plus q plus 13 equals to 60 plus 13. That will give you 73. Okay, 73. And what's the mean? The mean is always the sum of the points all over the numbers of the points. This is the sum of the points. So how many points do we have? Go back to the question. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 points. equals to this divided by 5. Okay, so that you have this m plus n plus s plus p plus q plus 13 all over 5 equals to equal to 14.6. Now, question number 1b, we have to find the equation of line that passes through the point 2, 5 and point 2, minus 4, minus 7. Okay? Now, the formula for finding the equation of line given 2 points is given as y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1 equal to y minus y1 all over s minus x1. Okay? And this is y, this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. Just substitute this inside this formula, and straight away you have the equation of line. Okay, so it implies that y2, which is minus 7, okay, minus y1 is given as 5, okay, all over s2 is minus 4, minus x1, which is given as 2, equals to y minus y1. What is y1? Y1 is 5, okay, all over x minus x1, which is 2. Now, from here you can do simplification, and it does mean that 7 minus 5, that will give you minus 13, minus 12, okay, negative 12 all over negative 6. And of course, negative sign will cancel negative sign, okay, so that you have equal to y minus 5 all over x minus 2. You can straight away simplify this, but you can also do cross multiplication, so that you have 6 into bracket y minus 5, okay, equals to 12 into bracket x minus 2, so that taking away this bracket, you have it implies that 6y minus 30 equals to 12x minus 24. Okay, bringing up this here, now you have it to imply that 6y 6y minus 12x, okay, minus 6, of course, because minus 24 coming here will be plus 24, and plus 24 minus 30, that will be minus 6 equal to 0. Okay, but you can see simplify this, divide all through by 6, and you have your y to be, you have your 6y to become y, and then same thing happen to 12x. 12x will become 2x, then you have this to be 1 equal to 0. Okay, and you have the equations of the line that passes through this point. Yeah, now let's take question number 2. Three sheet P, Q, and R are at C. The bearing of Q from P is 030 degree, and the bearing of P from R is 300 degree. Okay, and if the magnitude of line PQ equals to 5 kilometers, and the magnitude of line PR equals to 8 kilometers, we are asked to illustrate the information in a diagram. That is question 2, Roman figure 1. Question 2, Roman figure 2. We have to calculate and correct to 3 significant figures the distance between Q and R. That is question 2, Roman figure 2, number 1. Question 2, Roman figure 2, number 2. We have to calculate the bearings of R from Q. Okay? Now let's start by illustrating the information in a diagram. Now let's interpret the question now. 3 ships PQR at a C, okay, the bearing of Q from P is 30 degrees. If P is here, it does mean that if P is here, okay, this point P is here, so put down the cardinal points, put down the cardinal sign, okay, the normal 4 cardinal points. So, and we are told that the bearing of Q from P is 30 degrees, that is 0 30 degrees. It does mean that starting from North Pole, okay, then you have to measure angle 30 starting from North Pole. So it will be somewhere here. It will be somewhere here. Okay. So yeah, you have Okay, you have this, and take this as point Q. So the cardinal points also draw it here also, so that okay, this is the bearing 30 degree. So now the next thing is to look at the next statement, and the bearing of P from R is 300 degree. Okay, 300 degree. Now, okay, if you have point R here, okay, so draw a cardinal point, and you are measure the bearing of P from R to be 300 degree. So from here to here is 90. From the starting from the North Pole, we have 90, then we have 180, we have 270, and 270 plus 30. 30 will be 30 measured from this pole will be somewhere here. Okay, so that you have here to be 30 degree, and the whole thing to be you have here to be 30 degree, and the whole thing to be 300 degree. 300 degree. Okay, so then you can connect the bearing now. Okay, so you have it like that, and then you can join this. That is that. The next thing now is to we've answered question number 2 Roman figure 1. Let's answer question number 2 Roman figure 2. You have to calculate and correct to three significant figures, the distance between Q and R. Okay, now we are given some distance, some distances in this question. So we have magnitudes of PQ to be equals to what? 5 kilometers. So we have 5 kilometers here. Here will be 5 km. PR to be 8 kilometer. PR we have here to be what? 8 km. Okay, and we don't know this yet. But look at this. Here is 30 by the definitions of uh, alternative angle. Yeah, by the definition of alternative angle, you have here to be what? 30 degree. Okay, and if here is 30 degree, here too will be what? 30 degree. So if the whole thing here, the whole angle here is the right angle triangle, and here is 30 degree, so that is 90. Right angle. Okay, which is 19 degree. If the whole thing here is right angle and is equal to 90 degree, and part of it is 30 degree, the remaining part will be 90 minus 30, which will give us 60. Okay, and so it does mean that here will be 60. Okay, here will be 60. So if here is 60 and here is 30, that just means that the whole thing here will be 90 degree. Okay, here and here, the whole angle, the sum of this interior angle here will be 90 degree. Okay, so take note of that, so that the triangle form here will be right angle triangle. And if we have gotten this triangle to be right angle triangle, then we can go ahead and use a Pythagoras theorem to find the distance between Q and R. Okay, and let the distance be, let's call it y. Okay, let's call it y, so that by the applications of Pythagoras theorem, we have y squared to be equal to 5 squared plus 8 squared. Okay, so that we have it to imply that y squared equals to 25 plus 64. 25 plus 64, that will give you what? 25 plus 64, that will give you 89. Okay, 89. Am I right? 25 plus 64, yeah, 89. Okay, so you have y to be equals to square root of 89. So you have square root of 89 to be equals to 9 points, 9 points, 9.4. Okay, and I think that's okay. 9.4 kA. So here is equals to 9.4 kilometer. Okay, so that answers question number 2 Roman figure. So sorry, question number 2 Roman figure 2 number 1. Now question number 2. Roman figure 2, number 2. We have to find bearing of R from Q. We have to find bearing of R from Q. Okay, we have to find this angle. This angle will give us bearing of R from Q. Okay, this angle will give us the bearings of R from Q. Now, if this angle, if this is angle 80 degree, and we have this, we don't know this angle. We know this angle, and we also know that this, okay, if this is theta, sorry, if this angle is 30 and this is angle theta, okay, it does means that, and this is angle S, it does means that theta will be equal to angle X, angle 30 plus angle X, okay, plus angle S will give us theta. So let's look at angle theta. Let's find angle theta now by the use of tan ratio. Okay, by the use of tan ratio, we can find angle theta. So let's take tan ratio of this angle theta. Okay, so tan theta will be equal to what? Opposite over adjacent. Okay, tan theta will be opposite over adjacent, and that opposite angle to this angle theta, opposite side to this angle theta is 8. The adjacent side is what? 5. Okay, so that you have your theta to be equals to tan inverse of this value. Okay, so and you have to press your calculator. So you have shift tan put brackets 8 divided by 5 close bracket. Okay, so you have theta to be equal to 57.994, and approximately you have 58 degrees. Okay, theta equals to 58 degrees, and if theta is equals to 58 degrees, this whole angle equal to 68 degrees equals to 58 degrees. Okay, it does means that um x will be equal, and here is 30. Okay, it does mean that x will be, don't forget, combinations of 30 and x give us theta. Okay, so from theta equals to x plus 30 degree, we know that x, making x the solid formula now, it implies that x is equals to what? We have got theta to be 58. That will be 58 degree minus 30 degree. So we have x to be equals to 8 minus 30, that will be 28 degree. So this angle is 28 degree. If this angle is 28 degree, this angle S. Okay, so without this illustration now, let me cancel this so that it will be clear. If here from this to this is 28 degree, so we will have to take 28 away from 180. Okay, so that the bearing of R from Q will be equal to 180 degree minus 28 degree, and that will give you 180 minus 28. That will give you 152 degree. Okay, so therefore from here to here is what? 152 degree. So we are done with question number 2.